Hello dear students, this is Saikha Parveen. Today we are going to speak about soft skills. So all of you have heard the term soft skills. They are also known as interpersonal skills. Soft skills ki manamu interpersonal skills ani kuda antamu. But what exactly are these soft skills and how are they different from the so-called hard skills? So we can say that soft skills are character traits and that characterize a person's relationship with other people. So soft skills, what do? They are our characters attributes, characteristic traits of a person. Characteristic traits ante what defines you as a human being. Who are you? What are you? How do you behave in particular circumstances, particular situations? Do you respond or you react? So whether we respond or react to a situation, it depends on our attitude. అందుకు మనం ఏం చేస్తామంటే మనం ఎలా రెస్పాండ్ అవుతున్నాము, ఎలా రియాక్ట్ అవుతున్నాము, ఆల్ దిస్ డిపెండ్స్ ఆన్ వన్ పర్టిక్యులర్ స్కిల్ విచ్ ఈజ్ అవర్ యాటిట్యూడ్, హౌ యూ టేక్ ఇట్. సో ఇలాంటివన్నిటికీ మనము ద థింగ్స్ విచ్ క్యారెక్టరైజ్ యువర్ పర్సనాలిటీ. సో ద వే యూ గో ఆన్ బిహేవింగ్ విత్ అదర్ పీపుల్, వేరే వాళ్ళతో మనం ఎలా బిహేవ్ చేస్తూ ఉంటామో నిదానంగా ఏమవుతుంది, దట్ బికమ్స్ అవర్ క్యారెక్టర్, దట్ బికమ్స్ అవర్ పర్సనాలిటీ, దట్ బికమ్స్ అన్ ఎసెన్షియల్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్. సో అందుకు ఇలాంటి స్కిల్స్కి మనం ఏమంటాము, సాఫ్ట్ స్కిల్స్. సో దీస్ స్కిల్స్ దే డిఫైన్ అండ్ రిఫైన్ అవర్ క్యారెక్టర్, దే డిఫైన్ హూ యూ ఆర్. మన పర్సనాలిటీకి ఏమి ఈ క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్ ట్రేట్స్, they give one special touch to your personality. They define you as a human being and they define how you respond to other human beings. అది మీ క్లాస్లో మీ క్లాస్మేట్స్తో కావచ్చు, ఇంట్లో మీ ఫ్యామిలీ మెంబర్స్తో కావచ్చు, అట్ వర్క్ ప్లేస్ యువర్ అదర్ కలీగ్స్తో కావచ్చు, యువర్ ఎంప్లాయర్స్తో కావచ్చు. అదర్వైజ్ వెన్ యూ గో అవుట్ ఫర్ లెట్ us say షాపింగ్, how you talk and respond to the people whom you meet there in the world out there. So all these characteristic traits, they define your personality. So these are the qualities which we use when we interact with other people. Anduku manam veetini inkoka word em ichinamu, in another title which we have given to these soft skills is interpersonal skills. So usually these skills, they come to force in the place where we work as a professional. It could be as an employee, it could be as a student. So in the workplace, these soft skills, they are considered to be a complement to hard skills. Complement in the sense, I am using this word as complement. It's not a compliment or a praise, but complement is something which completes. A compliment is something which completes. So the addition of soft skills to your personality, it completes your hard skills. So it doesn't matter how many hard skills, how much technical knowledge you possess, how many degrees you have acquired. It is the soft skills which define you as a perfect professional. Oka manchi professional, oka manchi employee, oka manchi student ani మీకు పేరు తెచ్చేవి మీ సాఫ్ట్ స్కిల్స్. సో సాఫ్ట్ స్కిల్స్ హ్యావ్ టు కాంప్లిమెంట్ యువర్ హార్డ్ స్కిల్స్, దట్ ఈస్ దే హ్యావ్ టు కమ్ అండ్ కంప్లీట్ యువర్ హార్డ్ స్కిల్స్. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ యూ ఆర్ ఏ కాంబినేషన్. Your character, your personality, your behavior, your attitude, it's a combination of both your soft skills and the hard skills. Hard skills is the technical knowledge which we use, which you have, the skill with the particular skill which you have in you. సో ఈ హార్డ్ స్కిల్ని మీరు ఎలా యూజ్ చేస్తారు అనేది ద సాఫ్ట్ స్కిల్స్ విచ్ యూ పొసెస్, దే డిసైడ్. So these soft skills, you just can't have them in isolation. So ఈ సాఫ్ట్ స్కిల్స్ ఎప్పుడు దే కమ్ ఇన్ టు ఫోర్స్ వెన్ యూ ఇంటరాక్ట్ విత్ పీపుల్, వెన్ యూ ఆర్ విత్ పీపుల్, వెన్ యూ ఆర్ అమాంగ్ పీపుల్, వెన్ యూ ఆర్ అమాంగ్ యువర్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, వెన్ యూ ఆర్ అమాంగ్ యువర్ క్లాస్మేట్స్, వెన్ యూ ఆర్ విత్ యువర్ టీచర్స్, వెన్ యూ ఆర్ స్పీకింగ్ విత్ యువర్ superiors, when you are responding to your juniors. So ఈ characteristic traits, మీ personality traits, they come into force then, and these decide how well one interacts with others and they they define your personality. So ఈ characteristic traits, that is your attitude, that is your behavior, all these aspects, the way you think, ఇవన్నీ ఏం డిసైడ్ చేస్తాయి how you are as a human being, and they become your identity in a way. And these soft skills, they help us. So are they just there? Why should we incorporate such soft skills? Why should we develop? Why should we improve the so called soft skills? దీంతో మనకి మీ సాఫ్ట్ స్కిల్స్ ఇంప్రూవ్ చేసుకోవడం వలన what is the thing which we acquire, what is the benefit which we get? Why should I improve my soft skills? I am very well as I am now. నేను ఇప్పుడు ఎలా ఉన్నానో అలాగే బాగున్నాను కదా, నేను ఎందుకు సాఫ్ట్ స్కిల్స్ అసలు డెవలప్ ఎందుకు చేసుకోవాలి అంటే, these skills, they come and help you to interact with others and help you succeed in life lo. If you want to succeed, okay, there are many people who have succeeded, but if you want to succeed without hurting others, if you want to succeed in a positive way, అందరు మీకేమి, everyone should praise you, no one should curse you, no one should blame you, no one should be unhappy with you. ఈ విధంగా మీరు సక్సెస్ఫుల్ అవ్వాలి and everyone should be happy with your success, then you should include these soft skills in your personality. So the first thing which comes into force is how well you are able to communicate with others. We are not talking about only communication in English language. Communication is the ability to communicate your thoughts, to interact with people in any language in which you are, let us say, in which you are confident, in which you are comfortable. ఏ లాంగ్వేజ్ అయితే మీకు బాగా వస్తుందో ఆ లాంగ్వేజ్లో మీరు వేరే వాళ్ళకి హర్ట్ చేయకుండా, వాళ్ళకి ఇన్సల్ట్గా ఫీల్ చేపించకుండా, అండ్ without cornering them, without bringing them in tight spots, without making them uncomfortable, without creating any kind of discomfort, without humiliating the person with whom you are talking. If you are able to communicate your thought process, if you are able to communicate your point, it means that yes, you have succeeded in communicating your thoughts in a positive way. So that is communication skills, that is a part of soft skills. So you should have the ability to communicate with your clients, you should have the ability to communicate with your employers, you should have the ability to communicate with your friends, with everyone who comes into touch with you, who comes into contact with you, with anyone with whom you are టాకింగ్. ఎవరితో అయితే మీరు మాట్లాడుతున్నారు వాళ్ళకి హర్ట్ చేయకుండా, వాళ్ళ సెంటిమెంట్స్కి రెస్పెక్ట్ చేస్తూ, just inculcating a little bit of empathy and sympathy in you, trying to understand the other person's point of view. If you are able to communicate your thoughts, your opinions effectively, then you can say that yes, you have achieved your object. Then what are these hard skills? Hard skill is any skill which showcases your talent. For example, it could be stitching, it could be typing, you could be very good at using computer, you could be very good at swimming. So all these, driving, singing, all these are called hard skills. So when you apply for a job, the employers, they not only test your hard skills, but they also want you to be proficient, to be an expert in your soft skills. So they try to engage you in various types of, let us say, examinations. They try to examine and they try to find out how much of the quality you have they are expecting from you in terms of these soft skills. So they just give importance to the workers, they give importance to the employees, the prospective professionals. ఎవరైతే వాళ్ళకి జాబ్ సీకర్స్ ఉన్నారో, వాళ్ళ కంపెనీలో అప్లై చేస్తున్నారో, ఎలాంటి వాళ్ళని వాళ్ళు ప్రిఫర్ చేస్తారు? ద పీపుల్ హూ హ్యావ్ గుడ్ communication skills. So it's different thing that in today's world, most of the corporate companies, they prefer people who are good at speaking English, but everyone doesn't prefer the same. So there might be a few organizations who just want you to be fluent in regional language also. So alanti places kuda untai. So wherever you are employed, you have to see that you are able to communicate well with the clients or customers or your employers or colleagues. Then let us have just let us try to compare what these hard skills are and what these soft skills are. So how do we acquire these hard skills? Hard skills are acquired by education తో మనకి హార్డ్ స్కిల్స్ వస్తాయి. We take training courses, don't we? So if మనం టైపింగ్ ఒకవేళ నేర్చుకోవాలి, షార్ట్ హ్యాండ్ నేర్చుకోవాలి or జావా నేర్చుకోవాలి, and you have been enrolling in certain courses as Python, Tally, GST. So all these are hard skills. You are trying your best to acquire a new skill, to learn something new. And why do we learn such skills? Because we have some job requirement in mind. మన మైండ్లో ఏదో ఒకటి జాబ్ రిక్వైర్మెంట్ అనేది ఉంటుంది. ఆ జాబ్ రిక్వైర్మెంట్కి ఏవైతే అవసరం ఉందో ఆ విధంగా మనం ఏం చేస్తామో అలాంటి స్కిల్స్ని మనము నేర్చుకుంటాము. సో దట్ ద ఎంప్లాయర్స్ when they want to hire us, we should be ready with such skills which they require. So all these type of skills, they are called hard skills. And ఈ హార్డ్ స్కిల్స్ని మనం ఎలా నేర్చుకుంటాము? బై ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తూ. అండ్ they also conduct exam to know whether you have learned that skill. డ్రైవింగ్ స్కూల్స్కి వెళ్తాము, డ్రైవింగ్ నేర్చుకుంటాము. మనకి ఫైనల్గా లైసెన్స్ ఇచ్చే ముందు ఏం చేస్తారు? they want you to give a demo of what you have learned. So it's nothing but exam. So driving is a hard skill, and in order to earn a license or in order to earn a certificate, in order to earn some recognition that yes, I have learned driving, what do you have to do? You have to give a demo of how well you can drive the car, how well you can ride a bike, and how well you are aware of various road signals. సో ఇవన్నీ మనం వాళ్ళకి ఒకవేళ మనం ప్రూవ్ చేస్తే వాట్ డూ దే కన్సిడర్ అస్ ఫిట్ ఫార్ awarding us that certificate. But is it true of soft skills? Yes, no one is going to give you a certificate in soft skills. No one is going to say how well you have communicated your point. So it's the situation, it's the particular circumstance which is going to tell that how well you have communicated your thought to your prospective client or your friend or your colleague. So what you have to do is now to complement, as I said earlier, hard skills are complemented by soft skills. A hard skill is made perfect. It is completed only when you inculcate, when you attach one soft skill to it. So ఈ soft skills ఏం చేస్తాయి? మన hard skills కి complement చేస్తాయి, complete చేస్తాయి. So in order to acquire perfect hard skills, you have to have good knowledge of soft skills. At the same time, you should also practice. So it does not mean that only hard skills can be practiced, only hard skills can be learned. No, soft skills a skill is something which is usually acquired, which is learned. So even soft skills can be fine tuned, they can be improved by constant practicing. There are thousands of professionals who have gained education, but somehow they fail when they come to this aspect of soft skills. So that should not happen to us. So for that, what should we do? We should take a very care to improve our soft skills. Now I have been saying we have to improve our soft skills. So is there any action plan? Is there any let us say foolproof method to improve our soft skills? We have discussed this difference between soft skills and hard skills. Yes, and these here I have mentioned a few skills which can be called soft skills. They are oral communication skills, how well you are able to communicate without hurting the sentiments of others. And soft skills, they are usually we call communication skills are soft skills, but listening skills also come under the same category, because listening with patience is also a great art. So we have to listen to communicate, and we have to communicate in order to listen. So both these, they work together. So if you are a good listener, you will be a good communicator. If you are a good communicator, you should have the patience to listen to others. Only when you listen, you get data, you get information, you get new ideas, you come into touch with new opinions, which will in turn help you in communicating orally your own ideas, giving supporting evidences. Then in communication skills, apart from these oral communication and listening skills, we also have writing skills. So sometimes your employers may ask you to convey the message in writing. So even there you have to follow certain etiquettes of writing. So that we come to the etiquettes of writing when we talk about etiquette, and the way we have to follow certain guidelines. ఎలాంటి గైడ్లైన్స్ మనము నెటికెట్స్ వైల్ వీఆర్ కంపోజింగ్ ఈమెయిల్స్, వీఆర్ కంపోజింగ్ ఈ మెసేజెస్, దెన్ అప్పుడు మనం ఎలాంటి గైడ్లైన్స్ ఫాలో చేయాలనేది నెటికెట్లో వస్తుంది. దెన్ యూ ఆల్సో హ్యావ్ బాడీ లాంగ్వేజ్ స్కిల్స్. ఈ బాడీ లాంగ్వేజ్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో ఏ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ సాఫ్ట్ స్కిల్స్. సో అవర్ బాడీ లాంగ్వేజ్, ఇట్ షుడ్ నాట్ బీ అఫెన్సివ్ ఉండకూడదు. ఇట్ షుడ్ నాట్ హ్యూమిలియేట్ అదర్స్, ఇట్ షుడ్ నాట్ ఇన్సల్ట్ అదర్స్. మన బాడీ లాంగ్వేజ్తో వేరే వాళ్ళు హర్ట్ అవ్వకూడదు. సో వీ షుడ్ మెయింటైన్ ప్రాపర్ ప్రాక్సిమిటీ అనేది మనము మెయింటైన్ చేయాలి. ప్రాక్సిమిటీ ఈజ్ డిస్టెన్స్. ఇట్ షుడ్ నాట్ బీ యూ షుడ్ నైదర్ బీ టూ నియర్ టు ద లిసనర్, ఆర్ యూ షుడ్ నాట్ బీ టూ మచ్ ఫార్ అవే. సో ఒక రెస్పెక్టబుల్ డిస్టెన్స్ అనేది మనం మెయింటైన్ చేస్తే ద కమ్యూనికేషన్ ఈజ్ కంఫర్టబుల్. And then at the same time you have to maintain eye contact కూడా మనము బిల్డప్ చేయాలి. when you are speaking with one person and you are looking at some other point, so you are not making eye contact, what happens? The listener will lose interest in whatever you are saying. That's why so ఈ బాడీ లాంగ్వేజ్లో మనకేమి పాజిటివ్ జెస్చర్స్, పాజిటివ్ హ్యాండ్ జెస్చర్స్, పాజిటివ్ బాడీ జెస్చర్స్, అండ్ ఐ కాంటాక్ట్, అండ్ ద రైట్ వే ఆఫ్ స్టాండింగ్, రైట్ పోస్చర్, ఇవన్నీ దీంట్లో వస్తాయి. దెన్ రీడింగ్ స్కిల్స్ ఆర్ ఆల్సో సాఫ్ట్ స్కిల్స్. సో sometimes we have to read between the lines. You should not give your own meaning to what you have read. Sometimes you cannot judge things at its face value మీదే మనం కొన్ని థింగ్స్ని మనము జడ్జ్ చేయలేము. కాబట్టి sometimes we have the message is not so clear, so you should have that ability to read between the lines also. Then electronic communication skills, that's what we were talking about when I was mentioning email కావచ్చు, your WhatsApp కావచ్చు, the way there are so many emojis in WhatsApp, in other social media also, let us say in Facebook కావచ్చు, Telegram కావచ్చు, all these apps, they come with so many emojis. The emojis, they help us in expressing our emotions. So the emojis which you are using, they should not again offend the receivers. ఆ రిసీవర్ని అఫెండ్ చేసేటట్టు emojis. For example, some person has communicated a great loss to you, ఇది నా జాబ్ పోయిందో, or I have lost someone, ఇట్లాంటివి some bad news that person has communicated to you, and in your emoji what you are sending a thumbs up. So is that good? Is that correct? No, it's not correct. So by mistake you might have pressed that symbol, or intentionally you might have done that. But what happens is the receiver who has received that message, he will feel offended that yes, what is this person is not sharing my grief, and this person is feeling happy at my loss. So manamemi electronic communication skills, so you have to use the right language. We should not use abusive language or abusive images when we are conveying messages through electronic modes. So that also is a part of soft skills. You should have the discretion. Manalo discretion anedi undali, edi cheyali edi cheyakudadu. You should have some self restraint. మనకి మన మీద ఏమి సెల్ఫ్ కంట్రోల్, సెల్ఫ్ రెస్ట్రెయింట్ అనేది ఉండాలి. ఏం చేస్తున్నాను, ఎందుకు చేస్తున్నాను, ఏం చేయాలి, ఏం చేయకూడదు అనేది. దెన్ even handling telephone calls, the way you talk over phone, the way you respond, the way you receive calls, the way you excuse yourself if someone dials a wrong number, or you yourself dial a wrong number. So all this, how you deal with people on phone. All these may come under soft skills. So today we stop and we will continue in the next class.